Hello everybody, Vid here from LevelUp Experience Podcast, and I'm cruising around on the floor here at the LevelUp Summit, talking to a bunch of legends, vendors, SaaSpreneurs, agency owners. Everybody that's here is here to better themselves and better their business. And I'm hanging out here with Sarah Cordiner and Jay-cee.
Hi everybody.
Now, Jay-cee is going to be speaking today at 2:15, and she's feeling a little bit nervous.
Yes, and I'm trying to get some tips from these guys how to remove this nervousness. And yeah,
this is kind of how this session came up today. We're hanging out in the coffee area. We're in the middle of the exhibitor space, and this is what happens. We bump into each other, and we're like, Cece, you're on in a couple of hours. How are you feeling? Nerves, 100%. And this is something that anyone who is building anything, creating anything, plans to do anything big, speaking, especially turning on the camera to go live, maybe I'm thinking about making content videos. If you don't experience that of absolute terror, are you even real? Are you real? Tell us your secrets. But if we were just saying here, when you care, when you truly care about what you're doing, what you're building, or the people that you're building it for,
and it's normal to feel it.
Absolutely will feel fear and will feel anxiety.
Exactly.
Because that's a completely unique, fundamental human experience. So we're talking about different ways that we all overcome feelings of nerves. So maybe we could all share something.
How to do it. How to do it.
Yeah.
Did you feel nervous when you first started doing the podcast?
I am still nervous, and even today, just walking around doing this. This is not how I normally. This is not my usual format. Normally, I'm at home. I get people again on the riverside. I go to the back lobby. I let them in. I've got my little, teleprompter thing, and I introduce people. And you're in your comfort zone.
And right
This
now
is
there
not
are
like-
a lot of people.
And there's a lot of
around
people, and we actually had lunch, me and Sarah, we talked about, I'm a more of an introvert, so there is a lot of people here, and sometimes you need to recharge your batteries, but it's also, I'm not stupid, like this is a really good opportunity to create content, talk to a lot of people, so you just gotta, I think the big one is being prepared.
Yeah.
Yes.
Being prepared.
Being
I
prepared.
wrote down some notes and things like that, and yeah.
So much
You
fun
should say hi.
doing live recordings. And like I say, we're just literally doing this in the middle of a hallway. And
Right.
sometimes you feel silly doing these things where you're someone standing behind the camera, dancing around, making us all laugh. And those things. So yeah, preparation, definitely a big one for helping overcome the nerves. Cece, what would you suggest to people who are feeling nervous and uncomfortable? This is a chance for you to coach yourself.
Yeah, I feel like I've learned a lot from me today, like especially, just making sure that you move your bodies because, it makes you, it lets you be you. It just helps you become you because you're like trying to remove all that nervousness from moving around, right?
Yeah.
And I think, we can all be introverts in our own way, but we have to train ourselves to be extroverts because that's what the business needs.
It's true. And look,
Training, training is the important thing there that you said because it is a skill. Speaking, presenting, putting yourself out, that is a skill. And a skill means it's something that you don't fall out of the womb with. It's something you have to learn and it's something you have to practice. So Cece and I were just doing a little exercise that I've learned through professional speaker training, 20 years of being on stages.
Show them.
So this is an opportunity for us all to be a bit silly
Okay,
together.
let me hold this.
Okay.
Show them.
So one of the things that when it comes to nerves, it's always all feelings and all energetics are in your body, right? We hold everything in our body when it's fear, when it's over a sense of responsibility. But nervousness usually, if any of you are a bit, we're going to get a bit woo-woo. Are we okay? We're getting woo-woo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so when we're talking about the energy centers in our body, also called chakras,
Here.
we have the solar plexus, which is the color yellow, represents the sun, confidence, represents ego as well. That is right under the sort of the top of our rib cage.
Yeah.
And what happens when we're nervous or scared is we tend to right? We hold our breaths, our shoulders go up, and this tummy tightens, and we walk around in this state of tensity. And what that does is actually exasperates the feeling of nervousness and really actually withholds back our performance. So in speaker training and professional speaker training especially, we learn how to release that energy. And with speaking, that has to come through the voice. We have to move the energy up from the solar plexus up through our heart, which is where the passion and the energy that we're emanating across the audience comes from. But we have to also move it through our throat chakra so we can speak. Because if that nervousness gets blocked anywhere, we forget what we're going to say.
Okay.
Yeah,
right?
It's all muscles, yeah.
Yeah, so one of the things that we do with speaker training is when you watch it, you will see a lot of us do weird movements, we make weird noises, especially backstage, and this is actually a proper thing. We're not just extroverted weirdos. So one of the ones that I do with the nerves to release the solar plexus is we take a really big deep breath, and from our bottom of our tummies, we're going to do a really deep too. Shake with it too. So we're going to do that at least 4 or 5 times, or until we actually feel our body relax.
And this is normally you do this in the backstage.
In the backstage.
Don't do it in front of the
or we do it in the room, or do it in like the green room. At Silo's speaking place have the green room. But what also happens with that sound is the vibrational frequency also completely recalibrates your whole nervous system. So you move out of that sympathetic nervous system to this relaxed mode. So again, we take a big deep breath in. So you feel silly, but now what happens now, what's sillier than standing in the middle of a room going, ah? Now the thought of going on stage feels less ridiculous, less crazy, and less overwhelming,
it feels
right?
so effective.
Yeah, so your whole body calms. This is, for me, something really, really big. If you can be willing enough to make yourself look a bit daft, actually in the speaking world, that just makes you look professional. That's when going back on stage now gives you every single possible opportunity to go out there and do it shine style.
Brilliant.
Yeah, we just got a professional tip right now.
We did, yeah.
And I feel like it's so effective because earlier when I came to you guys, I was so nervous. But this time around, I feel like less nervous. So thank you so much.
You've been pretty wild. Like I've seen you up on stage. I saw you on stage. I got to share it with you at Saskpreneur Sydney. One of the things that I loved about what you did is you actually shared from the stage just how nerve-wracking it is.
Yeah.
And I actually think that's an amazing strategy because I was saying earlier, like 20 years in the business, I still shake before I get on stage. That first 3 minutes, the 3-minute entry point, you're trying to do the clicker and your hands going. You actually did, whether it was an intentional or not, another one of the best professional speaking strategies there are, which is to go, flipping Nora, it's terrifying up here. I'm very scared right now.
Yeah.
Because the whole audience then goes,
it's like
wow.
you address the devil, or like
you're actually setting expectations. Kind of.
Yeah.
So tell everyone, what are you presenting about today? Because I'm excited.
So pretty much I'm talking about how to build your SaaS through community. So it's not just focusing on features, but building community from your heart so that people stay. So I'm so excited to talk about it because it's something that is really something I love to talk about. I mean, building community, building people, how you support each other. So you guys should be there 2:15 p.m. today at Senator's Room, breakout room.
Look, I didn't know you until I went to Sydney, and then we met
in Australia.
Yeah, we did a ferry ride. We walked around in Manly, and we had like a brief conversation. But since then, like, I've been looking at your stuff, what you've been doing, the events that you put up in Philippines, what you're doing for the Filipino community shows, and what you're talking about today is just like a testament to truly like who you are and who you enjoy.
Yeah.
What you enjoy doing. So yeah, it's very inspiring.
Well, I love that you walk the talk. This woman here, by the way, literally threw together a last-minute online webinar summit. I think they had 24 hours notice and there was over 1,000 people there. So when we say this person knows how to build SaaS, build business through community, this is the absolute queen, the legend. So I can't wait to be in your presentation here. Now, just obviously with everyone listening, for me too, I've built my business a lot around building a community. But if I could grow my community more, could you give me 1 or 2 tips?
Oh, absolutely. Actually, this is something that's going to be part of my talk.
Excellent.
But yeah, well, I'll give you 2 for now. It's people and it's the product. And people creates the product. And I'll talk about that a little bit more later. Yeah. But you have to realize that when you're building your community, it has to be about them. It's not about you. Because most people who builds community, they're like, oh, they have to praise me. They have to do this for me. But in reality, you're actually building it for people. And they're going to help you build your successful product later on. So I'm excited.
Love it.
Yeah. And thank you so much for the support. I mean, these guys, they've been supporting everything and anything that I'm doing. Actually, she donated as well, silently. She didn't even tell me. So thank you guys so much. We were able to raise $20,000
for the relief.
Yeah, for the relief over 24 hours.
Oh wow.
Unbelievable.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's what happens if your community believes in you.
Amazing. Well, final tip for everybody. What can we give them?
Final tip: just be you all the time. Do business with your heart. Stay humble. Make sure that you're actually just you. I think that's what's important. You have to do business with your heart. That's it.
Love it. I think I will echo that. You know, I'm currently on the other side of the world from where I live, and sometimes I don't think we realise the impact we're making when we're sat at home in our offices behind our laptops and computers. I think it's very easy to actually forget or just not be able to see the impact we're really making. There's days where we can wake up and we feel like we're just crawling through every single day. Is this worth it? Is this worth it? Is this worth it? And then you come to an event like this and you have complete strangers come to you and say, oh my gosh, that one video you put up about X completely changed everything for me, or that post you put up made me laugh and cry so much. Thank you so much for sharing that. And or you're such an inspiration. And that, I think, when we're talking about the work that we do, it is so much bigger than what's going in our bank account. It is so much more than just the goals that we're trying to reach. I think every moment we push through discomfort and we push through a challenging day and we push through a moment where we feel like we're not achieving anything, we actually have to remember it's far more than that, and we actually are. So I would just say, whatever it is that you're planning on doing, create as much content as you can, because you don't realise how far it can go in a digital world.
True. Especially like how much people you could change just because of one message you put out there. Yeah. So thanks for doing this, Vit. I mean, you're changing the world just by sending message to people out there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you are.
I couldn't have finished it on a better note. But I'll just say this, guys. If you just starting high level, you're looking at, you know, how to do it better, you want to look up at other people, tune in, highlevelexperiencepodcast.com. If you want to check out Jay-cee, how people find you?
Yeah, just search Facebook. Just look for Jay-cee Tan. That's official.cc Tan, and that's going to be like my profile right away. There's a blue check mark, by the way.
Now, Jay-cee, if you're looking for VAs, Jay-cee has done something amazing, you know, for the Filipino community. I didn't touch on that enough.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, you really help create this opportunity for a lot of Filipinos. Can you tell us briefly about that? Because you gave me a bit of a spiel about it, and I kind of get an idea. It was a big agency, VAs, but you really transition into more certified.
Yeah,
GHL
certified high-level admin. So, yeah, pretty much the company is a call center in the Philippines. So we provide like big outsourcing. So we support small business owners to like enterprise. So let's say you're someone who's needing like 200 people right away, we can provide that. But also we're transitioning to where we have been teaching a lot of Filipinos to learn high-level automation. So right now we have 400 plus certified admins in our community, which is amazing. Like for the past 4 months, we were able to achieve that, and you know, we help place them. Like we help place them right now. So if you're looking for someone who's certified, absolutely would love to work with you guys. It doesn't have to be from our company. If you want to hire direct, we would like to also help you. Like, we just want to make sure that these people are players, have their jobs.
You're changing lives, Jay-cee. You're giving people jobs and careers and training and education. And I know that one person being employed, I think those of us in the Australia, UK world, I think we fail to actually understand that one person having employment, having a business, actually impacts huge families. It's enormous. So what you're doing blows my mind, because I'm aware of that on some level, and I'm just so proud to be your friend and know you.
Thank you, guys. So I have an ambitious dream, right? Ambitious dream is to create like 500,000 jobs for Filipinos.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to do it too.
Yes.
You're going to do it.
Yes, we're going to do it.
Jay-cee's doing it. Well, I can't wait to be like, I know her.
Yeah, exactly. It's just an ambitious dream, but I'm sure it's going to happen.
Well, you've built an amazing community, because that's what you do, and you've got all of us to help spread the message and make it happen. So we're fully beside you. We're beside you.
Thank you, guys.
Well, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap, guys.
We are so natural.
Keep that bit in. We are natural. Why? Because of the practice. Because we've stopped caring about ourselves and care more about the message and the impact. So go out there and make a change. We got your backs. Love ya.
You may not realize this, but for the last 2 years, I've had a secret weapon that has made running my business inside of High Level so much easier. You see, there is so much that High Level can do, which is amazing, but it's a lot of work to stay up to date with it. And even more so if my customers are asking me questions about it. And this is why I'm excited to announce that our show is officially part of the HLPT Creator Network. This is High Level Pro Tools, an organization that I've been using to run support for my customers, as well as give me a ton of awesome epic add-ons that make running, launching, and differentiating my SaaS inside of High Level so much easier. And now, that they're an official sponsor of the show, they've done something pretty bloody awesome. If you go to hlpt.com/experience, you can get one of their incredible tools absolutely for free. No purchase necessary, just for being a listener on the show. So head over to hlpt.com/experience, grab that free tool, and I promise you this is going to improve the conversion rates on your page. Check out all the other stuff that they offer and tell them that Pete sent you.